My name is Chamberlain, Cruiserweight professional boxer coming out of the UK. Right now I'm in Miami, Florida, and I'm just here working hard, training for my upcoming fight, March the 28th, and then the one after, which is April the 25th. I've currently signed with Channel 5 and Hennessy Sports, so it's a big platform. 3 million viewers are going to be watching me perform, and I'm really excited about it.
Isaac, how did you get started in boxing? At what age, and what led you to the game?
I started boxing when I was about 11, 12 years old, because where I was growing up in Brixton, South London, there was a lot of gang violence growing up, and my cousin, he just passed his GCSEs, which is like the UK equivalent of exams, and he was about 16 years old. He got stabbed in the heart, and obviously it was a really sad time for my family. So my mum didn't want me to go down that route, because obviously I was hanging around those type of people, and eventually you become a product of your environment. So I came to a place called Miguel's Boxing Gym. My mum brought me to a place called Miguel's Boxing Gym, and it was literally, I just fell in love with it because of the sweaty gym bags, the smelly gloves. It was just a vibe that I've never seen before. I was like, wow, and I kept coming back, because even though I was whack, the coaches were always saying, Isaac, you can be a champion, you can keep going. And I never heard those words of encouragement from anyone. Not my mom, not my teachers, no one. So I just kept coming back to hear those words of encouragement again and again and again. And that definitely boosted my confidence, and it definitely made me keep training and keep going. And I kept consistent through it all. And that's why I believe that a lot of kids, especially like growing up, they need those words of encouragement to push them to do anything, because words are very, very powerful.
And then from your days from 12 going up to the amateurs, how long were you in amateurs?
Even I was in and out of the amateur system, because obviously the street life and all of that got involved and stuff, and I wasn't really taking it as serious as I should be. I still won national titles. I won about 3 national titles or something like that, even though I had about 9 amateur fights. But there was always withdrawals, because not many people were in my same weight category. So I would get a bye straight to the semi-final or the final, and I would win a national title like that. And then I started to realize, listen, I can actually take this very, very seriously. And obviously all my friends and stuff started to go to prison and stuff, so I was thinking, I don't want to really go down that road. And I just kept, I was a bit more serious when it came to boxing around that age, and I just kept going. I wanted to wait till the Olympics, but obviously my family, we were really poor, so obviously I wanted to really help out my family instead of going to sell drugs or stuff like that. So I turned professional, and I never had the extensive amateur background, so they tried to put me in with killers, but they didn't know I was a killer myself. So I was beating up all of these guys, and I really started to get a big name for myself just from taking these really tough fights and coming, and I kept coming through again and again. Yeah, it was exciting. It was exciting, and then obviously I headlined the O2 Arena. That was a big statement, and I just kept going. I kept going from there.
What drew you guys to love you and to start following you and supporting you?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm just myself. I don't kiss ass. Like, I've never kissed ass in boxing. You know what I mean? I've just kept it real and with myself. And I can fight. Like, at the end of the day, if you can't fight, then no one's gonna really wanna watch you. I could really fight. You know what I mean? So, and I always gave it my all. In that ring, I always left it all on the line. And I think, especially the British fight fans, they always respect that. And I think that's what really drew. And I'm the type of person, I'm very engaging. You know what I mean? Most people, they think they're too good to reply to people or talk to people. But I'm cool, man. Everyone's human at the end of the day. I might do boxing or whatever, but at the end of the day, we're all human beings. You know what I mean? I try and be able to adapt to everything that's thrown at me. Do you know what I mean? If I have an aggressive guy or whatever, I'm a counter puncher. If a guy's running, I'm aggressive. I come forward. You try and adapt to whatever's thrown at you. That's what I try and do.
Tell me a little bit about your family and your background, your ethnic background.
Yeah, my parents, my mum, Congolese, from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and she came to the UK. I think she came at 15. She had me at 17. And yeah, I have 6 brothers and sisters. I'm the oldest of 6 brothers. Yeah, I know. They're all crazy. So yeah.
Tearing up going on in that house, huh?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Well, yeah, I love them. I appreciate them a whole lot. They're motivating for me as well to keep going, so I can help my mom and I can help my little brothers and sisters as well, and give them the right opportunities that they can succeed in life as well. Through the contacts that I've made through boxing and other endeavors. So they're really motivating, and that's it really.
So any of your siblings follow your path in boxing?
None of them really want to fight. One wants to play computer games. One's a footballer, so he's doing very well in football. One is too young. One's at 5 years old, so I don't know what he wants to do yet.
What made you decide to come to Florida for boxing?
It's more focus. I can focus a lot more. I can focus a lot more. In London, there's a whole lot of distractions. Kind of, friends wanting to go out, people see you and they're like, oh, your eyes are. So it's like coming out here, nobody really knows me. It's kind of humbling, and I can just work out and go straight to the gym and home, and not have to worry about what I have to wear. I got sandals on, and I could just walk to the gym and whatever. But in the UK, after everyone is watching you, everyone is, you know what I mean. But I kind of like it because it brings me down to earth, which is a good thing to have. You don't want to let the fame and everything just gas your head up and make your head massive. So it brings you down to earth, and and I come here to work. It's hard. I come here to work, and it's how can I say it? It's refreshing. When you need a new scenario, a new change. And it's really refreshing, and that's why I come here. Every time I come here to work, because that's the mentality that I built up inside my head, that when I come to Miami, it's literally for work.
Tell us a little bit more on your schooling. Did you finish high school?
Yeah, I went to a boxing academy after my high school called Frank Bruno Boxing Academy. I was there for 2 years, I think. I studied an advanced apprenticeship in sporting excellence. I studied nutrition as well. I studied a few things. I need to remember a few things that I studied there. And after that, then I just went. I turned professional.
So, once you accomplish your goals in boxing that you want, what do you want to do after boxing?
After boxing, I would like to get into charity, definitely. To help the people that were in my position. For example, that imagine if I didn't find boxing, where I would have been. So just to steer the young kids in the right direction. Set up a lot of foundations that are helping the kids, especially around the area where I grew up in, and obviously just branch out from there. Set up a good foundation and stuff.
So, like, the knifing incident is huge in the UK. What would you do, or what would you say to the kids to curtail that?
Knife crime in the UK is a big ongoing issue, and I think the way to change that, obviously they're trying to shut down youth clubs, and they're trying to shut down like after school football academies and stuff that bring the kids together. If all the kids know each other, they're not going to be willing to cause harm to one another. So I think they're trying to separate each other. They're trying to separate the kids, and that's the reason why all of these things are happening. Because they don't really know each other, and they're being divided. So I think building a community and having youth clubs and things that bring everyone together, I think that's very, very important in reducing the knife crime rate. my transition from Matchroom to Hennessy Sports has been quite long, you know, but we finally got there in the end with contracts and stuff. I think with Matchroom it was kind of up in the air. You know, I took a lot of good hard fights. It definitely made me learn, but I took a lot of fights before my time. I still overcame and I came through, but there was no actual plan, like okay, a direction. With Hennessy Sports and Channel 5, they have a whole plan for me, a direction, and obviously they're paying a lot more. So it's good. So you know, I'm definitely blessed to be a part of a great promotional company with the viewing figures that they have as well. 3 million viewers on free-to-air TV. So that will make me reach out to a wider audience, a more casual audience as well. People that don't really watch boxing, because they could be flicking their channels and they're seeing this on free-to-air TV. They'll be more engaging. So that's the type of fan base that I want to get.
Being a year off and being stuck like in the month, like a year, what was that year like?
Oh yeah, that year was very difficult. I had you know, there was a long layoff, a year-long layoff from the ring because of other things, you know, political boxing politics. It was a very difficult time for me, but I pushed through it. You know, I just want to say that, you know, I'm very happy that I pushed through it and I kept training. A lot of people would have just given up and just be like, oh, forget this. But I pushed through like a real champion. So that really made me like really tested me to see how much I wanted it, you know, and I'm just glad to be in this position now that I didn't give up, and I'm just thankful to myself that I didn't give up and I kept pressing through. So.
And who is your current manager now?
I have an advisor. I'm self-managed, but I have an advisor. His name is Matt Hamilton, you know, and he's working very closely with Mick Hennessy, who's the Channel 5 promoter. So we're a team like this, you know, and that's the type of team that you need in boxing, you know. And then the team that's helping me train and prepare, Glen Johnson, Ray Guns, Joey Scott, you know, they're great people, you know. So I'm just fortunate and blessed to have those type of people in my life.
So after your fight in March 28th and April, are you planning to come back down here to continue practicing?
Oh yeah, definitely. We have a lot of things that we're working on, you know, a lot of tactics that we're working on here, and we're just looking to grow and grow and grow. Got training with Glen Johnson through Joey Scott and Ray Guns, and you know, since working with Glen, he's very, very disciplined, and he has that rugged dog type of fight in him. And that mentality on top of the skill that I have, I think that's going to be very, very good for in terms of boxing to work. And he's been making me focus on working 3 minutes of every round, you know, and if I work 3 minutes of every round for 12 rounds, I don't think I can be beaten. I definitely don't. I believe I will not be beaten. So I think you know, it's very, you know, it's a very, very good style matchup for me. You know, I'm working with Glen, and I've been learning a whole lot of things under him already, and it's a blessing. Yeah, I was at Jorge's gym, but I think I needed a little bit more, especially going up, you know, because I'm starting to get the championship on world level, and I believe that you know, Glen was the right choice for me. You know, we made a team decision that Glen was the right person to start to take my career that much bit further. So yeah, it's a blessing.
So your cruiserweight division is wide open now?
You know, the cruiserweight division, there's only one person that I'm really aiming for, you know, and he has the WBC cruiserweight title, which is Linga Makabu. He's from my native country as well, Congo. So that'll be a massive fight in the future, you know, and hopefully I'm praying by the end of this year I can get some sort of title shot at him. You know, definitely be a great big fight for the fans in the UK, the fans in Africa as well. So it'll be great.
So regarding the coronavirus, do you think it might put a damper on your event coming up?
Yeah, I have my fight coming up March 28th and April the 25th. So I'm a bit worried about this pandemic, the coronavirus. I'm hoping everybody is still safe, but obviously the athletes and the people's safety come first. You know, so I can't really complain, because it's something bigger than me. You know, so I know for a fact, I don't know if the show will go on or not, but as long as I prepare in the best possible way I can, and just leave everything up to God, then we can just go from there. Yeah, Mick Hennessy and Channel 5, you know, they're great people. Mick Hennessy is the person that founded Tyson Fury. He built him up for his first 25, something like that. He brought him to dethrone Klitschko. He built James DeGale. He built Cole Froch. You know, he built Darren Barker. You know, all world champions. So he has a very, very good track record. Chris Eubank Jr. as well. He has a very good track record. So I definitely have belief in him guiding my career in the right direction, you know, taking the right paths at the right time, and he knows the type of talent that I have, and he knows I'm a very, very hard-working individual, and you know, someone can definitely put the right pieces in line for you, but it's up to you to really dedicate yourself and fight and entertain and be the best that you can be. So to have that person in my corner, you know, I've gotten this far without. So now that I have someone like him who's backing me, I believe that this is a big step for me. What I do to relax: sleep. I sleep. I watch boxing. You know, I like to pick up on things and watch boxing and all of that. Probably play PlayStation, but I don't have a PlayStation here. I left it at home because my little brothers kept asking for it. So I don't know. I'm just chilled. You know, I just like to chill out and rest my body as much as I can. Or I just go and see, you know, my strength coach, Ray Guns and Joey. I go and check them, go to their house, see how they're doing and stuff. So I just chill out, really.
How is it with your diet and traditional food and your nutritional plan?
I don't really eat the food from Hong Kong. I'm always sticking to my diet. You know, I'm always sticking to my diet. When I'm in camp, I'm training hard. I'm eating nutritional meals. But when I'm out of camp, just to keep low, keep the body fat low and keep lean, I'm vegetarian. You know, so yeah. So when I'm in camp, I don't turn vegetarian. I have the meat and stuff. But when I'm not in camp, I'm eating vegetarian. So I think it just keeps it down and keeps me eating clean and eating my greens. So I think it's a good thing to do. So yeah, that's what I really do.
Okay, so what do you do to get your body in a recovery mode? Are you a believer of the CBD oil?
What I do to get my body recovering more is like I do cryotherapy, I do sports massages, I try to sleep well, I try to eat the right foods for recovery, and I literally just try and chill out as much as I can to recover. You know, take the right amino acids and things like that. So yeah, that's what I try and do. Magnesium as well. You know, everything that I can do to recover myself, that's what I try and do.
What should we know that the world don't know about Isaac Chamberlain? Is there a special someone in your life? Or you're not focused on that? You know, like...
Yeah, there's a special someone in my life, yeah. Yeah, there's a special someone in my life. Don't really want to talk about that, you know. I like to keep that side a bit private, because if I do, then everyone knows my shit. Like, you know, I kind of want to keep it private, you know. But you know, I love her. So she's an amazing, beautiful woman. So yeah.
I've been snooping and I haven't seen any picture of any girl, so that's why I'm asking. So she respects that you want to be private and she wants to be private.
Yeah, she definitely respects it. Yeah.
What other special things do you know about? Are you a singer, a dancer, a comedian?
I don't know.
A jokester?
Me? I don't know. I don't even know, because I've been so focused on boxing. I'm just like, whatever, anything. The only thing, like, I've gotten to a stage now where everything I do has to be around my career. If it's not around my career, what's the point? I'm always about having that little inch to better myself, because that inch could be all the difference in a fight. You know what I mean? So I don't really live the life of a normal person. I'm trying to be live the life of a real proper champion. You know what I mean? So that's my life. Daily saying, I don't really have one. I just try and take every day as it comes. You know, you can't look too far into the future. I just focus on working as hard as I can for this day, and then worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. So just live in the moment, you know.
So you're peaceable in the moment you are.
Yeah. That's the only thing you can control. You can't really control tomorrow and worry about tomorrow, because you'll be putting yourself through it twice. You know, so that's why I just like to take every day as it comes and just keep working hard, and at the end of the day, after a while, it will all start to add up. All the hours that you put in, it will start to add up. Yeah, I'm a big believer that whatever comes your way, you know, it's supposed to be put on your path for a reason. You know, some things are supposed to change your life in a certain way, and literally, that's what I believe. You know, I just believe everything happens for a reason. You know, everything happens for a reason, and you have to try and find the positive that you can get out of every situation that you're in. Just thank you for the support. I need to train. Thank you for the support. Leave me to train. Alright, I'm going to train now.